25-year-old lady, primary gravida with term pregnancy, 37 week of gestation. So we have taken the history and now we are here for the abdominal examination. So before doing an abdominal examination, there are 3 prerequisites that has to be fulfilled. First of all, the patient should have emptied her bladder and you will take an informed consent from her. You will stand on the right side of the patient and we should have a female attendant while doing the abdominal examination. For the comfort and the privacy of the patient, you should put a screen all around and you should cover the lower part of the body. Before doing the inspection, we should know how much abdomen should be exposed. So the abdomen should be exposed superiorly from the xiphisternum ideally up to the mid-thigh. But for the privacy of the patient, we can expose the abdomen till the pubic symphysis. Both the flanks should be visible, both the iliac spine should be visible. Inspection, there are few points that has to be recorded and these points should be obviously visible. First of all, you will comment on the how much is the abdomen distended, including any flank fullness present or not. Then you should comment on the umbilicus, the position, then the linea nigra, stria gravidarum, any previous scar, sinuses, fistula, any distended vessels or the hernial sites. So here is an example how we are going to communicate the findings of inspection. So I can see the abdomen is distended in all the quadrants. The umbilicus is central, it is flat. The linea nigra is visible. There are stria gravidarums. There is no previous scar, sinuses, distended vessels. The flanks are not full and the hernial sites are free. So there is a sequence of obstetrical palpation. It begins with the measurement of the fundal height. You will mark the fundal height. You will do the symphysis fundal height measurement. You will do the abdominal girth measurement. This will be followed by the obstetrical grips in sequence. So remember, while doing the obstetrical palpation and the patient is lying down, the patient leg should be semi-flexed. So when we comment on the fundal height, there are few landmarks that has to be taken care are the pubic symphysis, lower border of the umbilicus, upper border of the umbilicus and the xiphisternum. The gravid uterus become palpable when it is at the level of the pubic symphysis, that means it corresponds to 12 week of gestation. The lower border of the umbilicus corresponds to 20 week of gestation, upper border of the umbilicus corresponds to 24 week of gestation. And between the upper border of the umbilicus and the xiphisternum, we divide the abdomen into 3 equal segments so that it will correspond to 28 week of gestation, 32 week of gestation and 36 week of gestation. Depending on the fundal height, you should have a marker pen ready so as to mark the fundal height. Then the legs of the patient should be semi-flexed. Now the gravid uterus could be rotated to any side. Most of the time it is deviated to right side. Sometimes it could be deviated to left side. Now first of all you will bring the uterus in the midline position using your right hand. Then with your left hand, the ulnar border, you will put it on the xiphisternum and gently you will bring this hand down till the point of maximum resistance or the upper part of the gravid uterus. Now here in this case, the maximum resistance can be felt at this level only, so it corresponds to 36 week of gestation.
Take an informed consent from the patient, then you make her lie down in supine position and ask her to flex her legs. By correcting dextrorotation, you take a soft point pen. By correcting dextrorotation, you see the most prominent area on the abdomen that you can feel. Then using a measuring tape and a soft point pen, you measure the area from the superior border of symphysis pubis to the point that you've marked. The area, the distance between the two, between the weeks of 18 to 36 weeks of gestation corresponds to the distance in centimeters. इसमें गलती हो गई. The fundal height is expressed in centimeters. The distance of the superior border of symphysis pubis to the point you have marked in centimeters corresponds to the from 18 to 36 weeks, 34 weeks of gestation corresponds to the distance in centimeters. on the right side of the mother, you put the two palms of your hands on either side of the uterus in the lumbar region, and you push from one side while trying to feel from the other side without hurting the mother. This process is continued till you feel on either side what other kind of structures. The back is felt like a smooth, rounded, hard, smooth structure, while the limbs feel as knobby, irregular structures. While standing on the right side of the mother, ask the mother to flex her legs. You make sure that the urinary bladder is empty, because otherwise this examination could be tender and cause discomfort to the patient. While keeping your ulnar border on the superior border of symphysis pubis, you try to feel what is occupying the lower segment of the uterus by feeling between your thumb and fingers. The head which most commonly occupies the lower segment of the uterus is felt as a hard, ballotable, round structure. The breech is felt like an irregular, broad, soft structure.
Okay.
Second deep pelvic grip. You stand on the right side of the patient, you flex the legs, you make sure that the patient has emptied her bladder. By using the palmar aspects of your hand, along the back of the baby and on the either side of the baby, start inching slowly towards the occiput, towards the head of the baby. If the head is engaged, the occiput is felt deep inside the pelvis and sinciput is felt higher above. If the head has already entered the pelvis, the occiput is not usually felt and the sinciput is palpable. Second pelvic grip,
yes.
We try feeling for the head engagement, keeping the palmar aspects of your hand on the back and the side of the baby. You start moving towards the head of the baby. If the head is well flexed, normally you can feel the sinciput at a higher level than the occiput. If the head is well engaged and deep in the pelvis, the occiput cannot be felt and the sinciput is what you feel.